Again, let me say that again. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Walang magbabago kung walang magbabago. In this lifetime that we have, you get to decide what's your most important next step. And then tomorrow, ask that question again. And then the next day, ask that question again. And then the next day, ask that question again. If you are clear with everything that you're doing, you may not have a map, but you have a compass. A compass that will guide you every single day. And if you have a clear compass, the last thing that I want you to do is to trust yourself. Trust yourself enough that you are guided and you are more than capable of getting the things that you want to get.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog, and today we're gonna give a talk here in 8 Rockwell. We're doing a talk for Pacific Cross. It's their start or kickoff for their employees this 2024, and I'm super excited. I'm super grateful that we're gonna be a part of this. It's my first talk for the year actually, and I cannot wait to have more talks like this. Pero tara, sama ko kayo and you'll get a glimpse of what it is behind the scenes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to welcome Mr. Alec Cuenca.
Yes. Thank you so much. Ano lang. Thank you so much. Again, palakpakan nyo naman yung mga host natin. Grabe yung tinrabaho nila this morning, no? Again, good morning!
Good morning!
And just really grateful and really happy to be here. Grabe na, parang hati yung view ko dito. Parang ito yung mga fully paid na, mga naka-premium na ticket. Tapos ito yung mga naka-pay-per-view lang. Anyway, just really grateful and thankful that you guys are all here. Also acknowledging the people here in our Zoom meeting. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat all over the Philippines as well. And I'm just really happy to meet you all, guys. It's the start of the year. And maybe let's take this time to appreciate the fact as well that Kickoff 2024 is within us. You know, 2024 is about to start, and alam ko marami kayong plano, marami kayong gustong gawin, and maybe let's just take this time as well to appreciate the people around us. So maybe look around, no? Pakitignan yung katabi, pakitignan yung mga nasa likod, at pakicheck, no? Maybe pakitaas yung kanang kamay, at pakitapik yung nasa kanan, pakisabi, thank you for 2023. Pakitaas ang kaliwang kamay, at pakitapik ang nasa kaliwa, pakisabi, sana andito ka pa next year. So I see a lot of people. Grabe, no? Nakakatuwa. Sabi ni marketing team, halo-halo daw po tayo dito. And okay lang ba I make it a little bit more casual, parang nagkikwentuhan lang tayo. Okay lang po ba yun? Yes, so there's a lot of teams here. We have the marketing team. Palakpakan naman natin sila sa pag-set up ng event na to. We also have, meron ba dito sales? Nasa sales. Ay, syempre, yung mga sales, no, nandito sa harapan. Ano pang mga teams ang nandyan? Sorry? Support team. Mga nasa support. Woo! Sigaw naman dyan. Yan, balakpakan. Ano pa? Ano pang team na nandyan? Renewal. Dito mayroon mga taga-renewal dyan. Alright. Finance. Meron dito mga taga-finance? Nandun sa likod. Ayun na. Alam niyo na kung sino yung mga pinakamasisipag. No? Sige, trabaho lang po kayo dyan maigi. IT, meron po ba dito? IT department, ayan, kaway. Thank you so much. And HR. HR, ay, hello po sa mga HR. Meron pa ba tayo nakalimutan? Sorry? Travel sales. Mga travel sales, palakpakan naman natin dyan. Mga travel sales, awesome. Wow, okay, so there's a lot of teams, there's a lot of amazing people here, and more than the kickoff, more than us, taking this opportunity to learn, and to, maybe let's also take this time to appreciate and, just say thank you sa mga taong nakasama natin throughout the year. After all, ito rin ang mga makakasama natin for the rest of the year. So maybe after this event, come and talk to someone you haven't talked to before and just say thank you. And just say, I'm excited to work with you and just connect as well. Kasi sabi nga kanina, collaboration is key. And I love that theme earlier about collaboration because I truly believe that that's one of the key things in 2024 if you want to become successful as well. And so, Again, my name is Alec Cuenca. Thank you so much, by the way, sa nag-intro sa akin. Nakakatuwa naman yung intro na yun. It still is not, hindi pa rin ako sanay na tinatawag ako motivational speaker. I try to be motivational. I'm not really a motivational speaker, but I'm a speaker. I love doing talks. And later on, magpapakilala pa ako. But maybe, I wanna preface everything by, sharing my talk here. If you can see in the slides, or if you can see here sa Zoom natin, I'm gonna be talking about how to make 2024 your best year ever. So maybe pakisabi nga, best year. Best year, because that's what I want you to have in 2024. 2023 is done. No, maybe meron tayong mga shortcomings, maybe maganda yung 2023 natin, but that's done. Okay? 2024 is fresh start. You can write whatever story you want to write here in 2024. And that's what I'm here to talk about. Thank you. And that's what I'm here to talk about. No? How to really make your 2024 your best year ever. Not just for your company, but really for yourself. Because that's what we want, right? To make 2024 their best years ever. Anyone here who wants to take 2024 their best year ever? Thank you. And meron mga ibang hindi nagtaas ng kamay. So, 2025 na lang daw. So, pwede naman ng next year na lang. But if you want to preface this by saying that I'm going to be talking about success, my own definition of success, and I hope that you take the nuggets that you can, take the wisdom that you can, take the learnings that you can. But I'm going to share what's true for me. No? So maybe these are things that you can relate to, resonate with, apply it in your own life. If not, okay lang din. No? I'm just here to really maybe share some wisdom, some inspiration as well on how you can live your best year ever. And I want to start this off by maybe, when people talk about success, they kind of see this big word, success, because there's a lot of definitions to it. Marami nang nagsasabi, marami nang nagbigay ng mga definitions nila. But maybe I want you to remove all of those complicated things about success and really remember that success is simple. Okay? Pakisabi nga po yun, success is simple. Success is simple dahil basically if you want to be successful, you have a goal, this is where you are and you get to the goal. Like that's it. Success is simple, but it's not easy. Okay? But let's try to make it simple because I feel like a lot of people, they don't achieve success in their lives, not because they don't know how to achieve success, but because there's a lot of things in their lives that are making them unsuccessful. Agree po ba kayo doon? So today, this morning, we're going to try to simplify everything down into what I believe are the core principles of success. Okay lang po ba yun? Thank you. Okay lang po ba sumagot tayo? Para naman meron ako. Thank you! Okay. So, I want to start this off by sharing a story. I remember this man. I can't remember. Cortez. I think the name is Cortez. And in 1512, sinama niya yung buong fleet of army niya into the shore. I think he brought 11 ships and with 600 men. Tapos they were about to enter this new world. And then, when they got to the land, ang sabi niya, he looked at his soldiers, he looked at his commanders, and ang sabi niya is burn your boats. Sabi nila, anong burn your boats? Paano tayo babalik? There's no going back. Burn your boats. And when I remembered, when I learned about this phrase, when I heard about this phrase, I also realized that in success, ganun din pala. A lot of people set a goal, that what they want to achieve in life, but then they have so many boats na nakaabang sa kanila on why they're not gonna be successful. Alam naman kung paano maging successful, pero sobrang daming dahilan, sobrang daming paraan para hindi maging successful. And so he ordered the boats to be burned, and then he won he won the battle, and he conquered the land. And maybe I want you to bring that into your life and think of, what's my boat? What are the things that I'm always saying? What are the things that I'm always telling myself kung bakit hindi ko nagagawang maging successful sa mga bagay na alam kong kaya kong maging successful? And so, the reason why I share that is because that's also something that I brought in my life. Can I tell a little bit about myself? Okay lang po ba? Yes. So, something about myself is I actually I studied engineering in Mapua. Any engineers here? Meron po ba mga, ayan, meron dito mga engineers. Ayun, mga engineers, no? So I studied engineering sa Mapua. And then on my last year, by the way, in Mapua, my college years were not the best years of my life. I love math, don't get me wrong. Yes, no, meron din, someone who loves math, no? I loved math, but nung college, bakit sabi ko parang ibang math to? Well, parang ang hirap, no? And something a little bit about me is I really loved learning to the fact that I spent 7 years learning engineering. Hindi ko po siya ginawa in 4 years, in 5 years. Ginawa ko siya in 7 years. I love learning so much. And sadly, hindi na reciprocate yung pagmamahal ko sa math. Because on my first term pa lang sa engineering, I had a failing grade. I failed basic algebra and I failed basic trigonometry. And so for me at that time, I looked around and nakita ko na, oh my gosh, these people around me, they're doing so well, pero bakit ako hindi ko magawa? Have you ever felt in your life that you were not the best in the group? Thank you for being honest, no? And ako na-experience ko din yun. Nung nag-start ako sa engineering, ganun na. And so that was the mindset that I was going. But at the back of my mind, I was telling myself, well, kasi hindi tinuro to sa amin sa Olongapo. The curriculum was different there. Maybe kasi sila may mga friends na sila within the organization. Maybe kasi yung isa sip-sip sa prof. Lumabas na lahat ng dahilan ko kung bakit hindi ko na siyang nagawa. But at the back of my mind, I knew that it was just something that I had so many reasons to be unsuccessful that I didn't really go for what it takes to be successful. And so, what happened is it became a spiral down moment for me as well, no? Hindi lang po ako nahirapan sa college. Kasabay nung pagbagsak ko ng mga subjects ko, dumating sa point na medyo na-kick out na po ako sa school. And nung na-kick out na ako, natanggal ako sa program ko, okay, doon din nagsabay-sabay yung problema sa buhay ko. And sometimes ganun no? Pag minsan may problema tayo, doon pa tayo mas binibigyan ng maraming problema. Na-experience nyo na ba yun? Ako lang ba yung paborito ni Lord talaga na ganun yung experience? No, but I experienced that, hindi lang po sa school, but also I experienced my first ever heartbreak. Anyone here who experienced a heartbreak in their lives? Pakitignan yung katabi nyo, no? Baka siya mismo broken-hearted siya ngayon, pakicheck lang. Baka mamaya broken-hearted. Okay ka lang ba, friend? Pakitapik naman yung katabi, no? Pakisabi, okay ka lang ba, friend? Oh, happy naman daw, meron. Okay, so, when I was failing, when I got kicked out of college, I also experienced my first ever heartbreak, and I didn't know what to do. It was my first ever experience. I was a young kid, no? And what happened is I was severely anxious every day. I was depressed, no? Everything was just black and white for me. I didn't have any purpose. I tried different ways to kind of sabotage my life. I tried, I tried numbing myself with sleep, alcohol, smoking, and all of these other things to try to just kind of disappear because I didn't have any purpose in life, no? And then dumating sa point na nag-rock bottom ako. And when nag-rock bottom ako, it was a core moment for me because sabi ko, na-hit na lang ako bigla na, you know what? We're all gonna die someday. And so if that's gonna happen eventually, why not make the most out of every single day? And so what I did is I hit the reset button. And when I hit the reset button, sabi ko, ay, try ko nga mag-rebrand. Try ko nga mag-iba ng identity. Try ko nga ibahin yung image ko sa sarili ko. For the past 7 years of my life where I was unsuccessful, try ko naman maging successful. Try ko naman na ako yung kino-congratulate, ako yung ina-awardan, ako yung ina-appreciate, ako yung ina-acknowledge. So I hit the reset button, and what I did is I went back to school, tapos sabi ko, no, yung lahat ng ginagawa ko, kakalimutan ko, let's try some other things na hindi ko pa ginagawa, which is tumambay sa library, manghingi ng advice sa mga kaklase, sa mga prof. Okay? And I was studying day in and day out. And more than that, I actually set my goals. Back in 2021, sabi ko, okay, ito yung mga gustong maabot sa buhay. I didn't have any of it, but sabi ko na lang, kung mangangarap man lang din, hindi mangarap ng malaki. Right? So I wrote there, I want to have 1 million followers. I want to teach people about podcasting. I want to write a book. I want to have a deal with Spotify. I want to live life on my own terms. I want that kind of success. And so January yun, naalala ko, January 2021, I set my goals. And for the next 8 months of my life, I grinded. I made sure that I was the first one to walk in. I was the last one to walk out. I made sure that I gave it all. Binigay ko po talaga lahat. And after my 25th birthday on August, I achieved everything that I wrote here. I have over 2 million followers. I teach people about content creation. I teach people about podcasting. I teach people about TikTok. I teach people about digital marketing. I wrote a book called Your Best Year Ever, which is, ito rin yung talk ko. And I had the deal with Spotify. I became a Spotify exclusive. And best of all, I get to live life on my own terms. I am happy with the life that I am right now. And bottom line, all of these accomplishments are hindi naman mahalaga. What's important is I get to wake up every day and say na, I love my life. Pakisabi nga po yun, I love my life. Ayan, kahit hindi nyo po minimin yun, minsan kahit sabihin na lang po natin, no? No, can we say that again? I love my life. I love my life because, guys, this is the only life that we'll get. This is the only life that we get. So either we love the life that we have, or we find a life that we love. Are you guys following me? And so, the reason why I'm here is to share with you the 3 steps that I used in all of my journey. No, a funny story, side story na lang din. I'm also in the sales department. So, di ba na-achieve ko lahat ng goals ng success na yun? So, syempre may continuation ng buhay. Minsan nasa taas ka, minsan nasa baba ka. So, after a year of me achieving all of those things, nabaon po ako sa utang. Na-scam po ako. Okay? Na-scam ako ng 3 million pesos. Nag-invest ako sa friend. Sabi, friend, kikita ka daw ganyan. So, na-scam ako. After na-experience, meron po bang mga ibang na-scam dito? Wala nga amin. Sa atin lang to. Na okay lang po yun. So, ako medyo na-scam ako. And then, content creation was not really providing well enough for me. Contrary to what other people think, na pag marami kang followers, marami kang pera, hindi po totoo yun. No? So last year, kinailangan ko po ng pera. So pumasok po ako sa sales. Sino mga sales ulit dito? Gusto ko makita? Ito, mga sa harapan, sales. Oh, it's a lot of people in sales, no? So, a friend invited me to be a part of her sales team. Oh, which is now my girlfriend, by the way. So yung mga nag-i-invite sa inyo, the joke lang. So, naging part ako ng sales team for the past year. I really gave it all. No, I came into this industry, walang background sa sales, walang network, no? But I really worked hard and I really wanted to make this work. Kasi just like Cortez did it back in 1512, sabi ko, if I'm gonna be here, then this needs to work. Pakisabi nga po, no plan B. No plan B meaning, if this is a part of your plan, then you gotta make it work. No matter what it takes. A lot of people fail in life not because they have the wrong plan, but because they're not sticking to the right plan long enough. Later on, you're gonna hear words from the CEO. Maybe you're gonna have your planning. You gotta trust yourself and trust the company that the vision and the goals that is set are possible, and you just need to stick with it. Am I clear? And so I also want to share with you the 3 steps that I use to make 2024 my best year ever. And hopefully, you can use to make your best year ever as well. So step 1, be clear. Pakisabi naman po, be clear. Be clear. A lot of people, you know, and maybe I also want to share this because people ask me to talk and give me a motivational speech. I truly believe that I can't motivate people. I can't motivate the unmotivated. You know, maybe kaya ko sumigaw-sigaw dito, tapos mag-hype kayo for a moment, but after ito, wala na. I can't motivate the unmotivated, but hopefully I can inspire you guys to move and take action. But for most of you, you don't need motivation, you need clarity. What's the word? Clarity. You need clarity. Marami sa inyo nagda-drive ng parang ng kotse ng buhay nyo and you don't even know where you're going. Meron po ba dito? Ganun yung nafe-feel? Very clear ang mga Pacific Cross. Palakpakan nyo naman yung mga sarili nyo, no? Very clear because that's the first step in actually being successful or making your 2024 the best year ever. You need to have clarity. And clarity on what different, on ano yung mga clarity na kailangan meron kayo. Number 1, be clear with the what. Be clear with the what. You gotta be clear on what's your point B. And when I say clear, okay, it can be for the company or it can even be for yourself. Maybe you're saving up for something. Maybe you want that promotion. Maybe you want to get that vacation or something. You gotta be clear with what's the goal. Last week, nag-set po ako na, me and my girlfriend, we did our first ever intention setting. So we did a vision board. Naglagay po kami sa vision board ng mga gusto naming maabot sa buhay. And sobrang saya po nun kasi while doing that, you can already feel na parang naaabot mo na siya. So now it's like, you're experiencing the happiness of getting those things twice. No? And a lot of people are not living the best life that they want to live, not because, they don't know how, but because they're not really allowing themselves to dream and be clear with the what. So if you have a goal, kailangan klaro ka. Kailangan klaro, ano ba yan? Ano bang target yan? Ano bang number yan? Kailan ba yan? Sino bang kasama dyan? Right? If you have a personal goal, meron ba dito nagpaplanong mag-weight loss? Gusto magpapayat? Ayan, thank you. Ayan, ako din. Gusto ko rin yan. No? Health goals. Meron ba dito may mga health goals? Thank you. Mga career goals. Relationship goals. Gusto magka-jowa this year? Meron. Ayan, biglang nagtinginan na sa mga workmates, no? Tingnan nyo na yung mga nagtataas ng kamay, no? Baka may mareto kayo, no? Contribution goals. Fun goals. Fun. What are your fun goals, madam? Yeah. What are your fun goals? Any fun goals? Play goals. Fun. Masaya. Play. Fun. Sige, what's the fun goal? Makapag-start ng business. Right? Whatever the goal is, you gotta be clear. And maybe you have heard it a lot of times, but I'm going to bring it back once again. Anyone here familiar with SMART goals? SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bounded. So you gotta be clear again. But I'm not gonna stick to that SMART goals kasi paulit-ulit yung narinig yan. And maybe for some people here who also are in those who believe in the woo-woo mystic stuff, no? I really love it because when you set the intention out there and you be clear with what you want, repeat after me. When the intention is clear, the mechanism will appear. Pag klarong-klaro yung gusto mong makuha, babagsak sa'yo ni Lord, babagsak sa'yo ni universe kung ano yung paraan para mo makuha yun. But it needs to be clear. Marami po dito, ako hindi na marami tao. Ako na lang. Naalala ko po, nung nagsimula po ako mag-dating. So, na-heartbroken nga po ako. So, syempre, nung na-heartbroken ako dun sa 11-year relationship ko, sabi ko, first time ko maging single, sige na nga mag-try ako mag-date. Sabi ko, Lord, gusto ko yung maganda. So, yun yung pinag-pray ko. Lord, gusto ko po yung chicks talaga, ganon. So, binigay sa akin ni Lord, yung chicks talaga. Pagkabigay sa akin nun, long distance. So, hindi ko kasama. Tapos na-realize ko, hindi ko pwede sa long distance. So, we tried to date, but it didn't work. Kasi wala siya dito sa Pilipinas. Sabi ko, hindi ko pwede yun. Gusto ko yung mga physical touch akong tao. So, hindi pwede yun. Sabi ko, Lord, ang gusto ko po yung papakiligin ako ng sobra. Binigay sa akin, pinakilig ako ng sobra, talagang head over heels ako. Tapos, after nun, in-scam po ako. After akong pakiligin. O yung kaninang kinento kong scam, siya rin po yun. No? So, sabi ko, Lord, ayoko na yung nagpapakilig sa akin. Gusto ko yung someone who can make me feel like home. Binigay po sa akin yung talagang nurturing, caring, talagang inaalagaan ako, no? Na parang anak niya na talaga ako. No? Sugar mommy, no? Pero hindi ako kinikilig. Sabi ko, ano bang mali? And I realized na ang mali is I'm not clear. Sabi ko, Lord, can I have the balance of both? Pwede po ba yung papakiligin ako? Pero I can also call my home. Binigay ni Lord exactly that. So now I'm in a happy and healthy relationship. Because klaro binigay sa akin. Pinapalakpakan po yun, no? Magkaroon na. Thank you. And the same with your career. Anyone here, can I see again? Career goals. Career goals. Yan, career goals. I set a career intention kasi I'm also in the sales. Tapos sabi nila na yung merong parang promo na pag naabot nyo to, meron kayong trip sa Bali. Sabi ko, 300,000? Posible ba yun sa starting? Maabot ko ba yun? Pero gusto ko kasi talaga mag-Bali. Klaro yung intention. Gusto ko talaga maabot yung promo. Gusto ko talaga maabot yung incentive. So I worked. And on the last day of submission, merong random na nag-message sa akin. Post lang po ako ng post. I was meeting a lot of clients, but I wasn't getting any result. But up until the last day, my faith was secured. Sabi ko, hindi, meron yan. Klaro sa akin, gusto ko yan. I want that. And on the last day, may nag-message, may na-close akong deal na worth 300,000 sakto. So next week po, lilipad akong Bali. Gusto niyo po ba yun? Yun. So hindi po kayong pa-incentive sa Pacific Cross. No, but because the intention is clear, automatic the mechanism will appear. Klaro po ba yun? And maybe I want to be clear with, again, your health goals, your career goals, your contribution goals, your fun goals or your play goals, no? And more importantly, the goals that you have for this team, for this company. Because if you're doing it all by yourself, Kaya naman. Pero if you're doing it with others, mas madali. That's what I call collective consciousness. What's the word? Collective consciousness. Pag lahat kayo klaro sa inyo kung ano yung what, mas madaling abutin yung pangarap. Okay? Are you guys learning? Yes. You guys enjoying? Yes. Sure. Of course, I love Mondays so much. No? Next is be clear with the why. Not just be clear with the what, be clear with the why. Bakit nyo ba ginagawa yung mga bagay na ginagawa nyo? Marami kasi, no? Gising lang, pasok lang, trabaho, at uwi, tapos na. Wake up. And not wake up and do something differently, but wake up and ask yourself, why are you doing the things that you're doing? Sabi ni Nescafe, para kanino ka? Bumabangon. Para kanino nga ba? Para sa kape? Para sa workmates? Para sa sarili? No, can I share with you a simple exercise on how I facilitate this? Hindi natin magagawa dito, but maybe you can do it in your home or later tonight. Okay lang ba? It's called the 7 whys. You ask yourself, you want this? Why? And then you're gonna come up with an answer. No? And then after that, ask why. And then ask why, ask why, ask why, until you get the 7th why, because the 7th one is the core reason why you're doing the things that you're doing. And so maybe, for some of you na ginagawa naman yung trabaho pero hindi excited, meron ba kayong mga kilalang ganon? Ginagawa naman yung work pero parang, sige na nga, tapusin na lang. Sige na, parang ano na, uwi na tayo. Tapos na, tara na. It's because hindi clear yung why. Pero kung klaro kung bakit mo ginagawa yung mga bagay na ginagawa mo, papasok ka bang medyo slouch, natamad, or excited? Excited. And what would it feel like to come to work excited every single day? Uuwi ka excited. Excited kang matulog, excited kang magpahinga, excited kang gumising. And you do it every single day. The only way that you can do that is have a clear why. Pagklaro kung bakit mo ginagawa yung mga bagay na ginagawa mo. So I did that exercise just, again, I do this like every year. I become clear with myself. I have my own kick-off party. Ako lang po mag-isa. Tapos ginagawa ko rin po ito. Nag-goal session ako, nagpa-planning session ako, no? And I also allow myself to be clear with the why. In my why, I thought it was, well, para kumita ng maraming pera. But it was something deeper. Bakit gusto kong kumita ng maraming pera? Kasi I want to live a comfortable life. Bakit? Kasi I didn't have it nung bata ko. Bakit? Why is that important for me? Well, because I want to be the first in my family to really break the generational pattern and really set my standard na this is life. Bakit? 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 And so if you can go home today with that question in mind, like, why are you doing the things that you're doing? It's going to be much, much easier for you for the rest of the year. Are you guys with me? Yes. Be clear with the why. And more importantly, be clear with the how. But pero wag masyado. What do I mean? Wag masyadong ma-attach sa how. Be clear with the how. Be clear with the step 1. Be clear with the plan A. Because you gotta have a plan. You have a goal. Later, baka gagawin yun sa planning session nyo. You have a goal, you break it down into 3 months, into quarters. And then you break it down into monthly. And then you break it down into daily. Because can we control the outcomes, the result? No. Thank you. What we can control is our daily actions, our daily habits. So pag klaro, if I show up every single day doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing the things that I said that I would do, maaabot ko ba yung mga goals ko? Definitely. Because I'm clear with how I am going to show up every single day. And so be clear with the how. Okay, step 2, be excellent. Pakiulit.
Be excellent.
Be excellent.
Be excellent.
Thank you. Once you are clear, now you gotta be excellent. And I love this. I love this so much because this will literally set your 2024 apart from the other years that you have in your life. You want to live your best year ever, it starts with becoming the best version of yourself. The best way that you can show up every single day. And I know, I come from Gen Z. Meron po ba mga Gen Z dito? Yeah, Gen Z. No? So, Gen Z, ako borderline millennial and Gen Z. Millennials, meron mga millennials? Woo! Okay. So, mga millennials, medyo borderline yan na medyo hustle hard, no? And medyo quiet quitting. Alam niyo yun? Yung quiet quitting. Gagawin ko lang kung ano yung binigay sa akin na trabaho. 'Di ba? Pag pinagawa ng extra work, ay hindi po ito kasama sa job description ko. Ganun yung naririnig ko palagi sa mga sa Gen Z. Not that it's bad. Again, it's just the culture and the generational differences, no? But yun ang naririnig ko. No? Pag mga millennials, medyo hati. Medyo pwedeng, okay, gawin ko pa, ganyan. But, coming from a millennial/Gen Z myself, I truly believe that there's no other option for you to be successful. That the only way to become successful is to give more than what is asked. I believe in the universe giving back what you put out. Maybe not in the way that you expected it, but it's definitely gonna be going back to you. So I made a promise to myself that every single day na simula nung nag-reset ako, I'll try to be excellent. I try to be excellent in the way that I'm gonna give it all. Okay? I'm gonna give it all. Because I realized that, you know, people will not remember me if I just play a mediocre game. Because I really want that goal. So, hindi ko maaabot yun if hindi ko binigay ng todo-todo. No? So, excellence is basically the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. If you do a good job, you're gonna get poor results. If you do a great job, you're gonna get good results. If you do an outstanding job, that's when you'll get the great results. It's always one step higher. Because what you put out, that's what you're gonna get. Okay? And trust me on this. No? Sa mga tao na nag-show up lang, please, let this year not be the year of showing up lang. Kasi nag-show up na rin lang tayo, might as well give it all. Pakisabi nga po, give it all.
Give it all.
Bigay na natin. Todo-todo na to. For this year at least, let's give it all. For the next 3 months, let's give it all. Give more. Okay? Give more than what is asked. And I'm not just saying your time. Hindi po, OT na naman to. To si Kuya Alec, puro tinuturuan tayo mag-OT. Hindi po gano'n. But give more in terms of your energy. Give more in terms of reaching out. Give more in terms of connecting with other people. Give more in going over the top for your clients. Going over the top of your work. Pag sinabi, gawin mo ito, bigyan mo ako report, gawan mo ng Canva presentation. Share more of your talent, share more of your expertise, share more of your energy. That also accounts to more. Are you guys with me? Yes. Give more and give it all. Guys, give it all. And the last step is to actually be creative. In this kind of setup, it's so easy to get lost in the day-to-day. And a lot of people, sinasabi nila, if you want to be successful, then you just have to be consistent. Narinig niyo na ba yun? And you have to be consistent, right? But I don't, a lot of people are saying that, but I don't really believe that that's necessarily true. Because if you're consistently doing a poor job, then you're gonna get a consistent poor result. Tama po ba? So kahit anong consistency mo dyan, kung hindi naman yan yung best way or best version of yourself, or best way of showing up, then you're not gonna get the best version of your results. And so don't just be consistent, be consistently improving. Repeat after me, work hard on your job. Isa pa po. Work hard on your job, but work harder on yourself. I know there's a lot of time na nakinukuha na ng work nyo, but maybe if you can, pwede po pong maisingit, araw-araw, 1 hour of your day, in improving yourself, meaning personal development. Listening to podcasts. Meron akong isang podcast na pakinggang small talk ata yun. Check nyo na lang. Parang kung medyo maganda yun eh. The podcast ko po yan. Listen to podcasts, read books, watch YouTube videos in your break time or before you go to work, on the way to your commute, before you go to sleep. Squeeze in learnings. Okay? Be consistently improving, no, sa personal development. Okay? The way that can I share with you my routine para din maybe you can get a few nuggets out of it? Okay lang po ba? So the way that I do my routine is I have this thing called the victory hour. It's also a phrase or a concept termed by Robin Sharma. A lot of people say monk mode, all of different terms, but for me it's the victory hour because I set myself up to succeed first thing in the morning. Pagkagising pa lang, victory hour na agad. What do I do? 20-20-20. 20 minutes of movement, of workout, 20 minutes of meditation, silence, prayer, kasama po yan, and 20 minutes of learning. Listening to a podcast, watching a YouTube video, reading a book, learning. So when a lot of people are asking, parang hindi ka nauubusan ng mga topics, parang hindi ka nauubusan ng mga ideas. It's because every single day for the past 7 years of my life, I just spent 20 minutes of learning every single day. Now, it may not look big. No, malaki po bang commitment yung 20 minutes or kaya? Kaya. No? And if this is what it takes for us to constantly improve, to consistently improve, to get to our best version of ourselves, then we must do it. Otherwise, walang magbabago. 2023 is gonna be 2024. No? Nagbago lang po yung number, but it's still the same thing. But if you consistently put yourself in a point of improvement, magugulat na lang kayo, 2025, kick off, you're gonna look back and say, grabe, ang laki ng pinagbago ko. And so that's what I want to share with you with that concept, no? The 20-20-20 rule. Be consistently improving. Because again, repeat after me, nothing changes if nothing changes. Walang magbabago kung walang magbabago. And we can wait for 2025 to come, 2026 to come, and say na dun na lang, I'll live my best year. But something that I realized, especially in my journey, is that you have it in your hands. You have the power to change and to make this your best year ever. So coming into 2024, look at the things that you need to stop. Look at the things that you need to start doing. And look at the things that you need to continue doing. But if something is not where you want it to be, then change it. Pwede po. No? Hindi po tayo mga halaman. Pwede po tayong magbago. Hindi po tayo mga puno. If you want to make your 2024 your best year ever, then maybe it's not about the things that you need to add or do more of, but look at the things that you need to stop doing and actually change. Because if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Again, let me say that again. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Walang magbabago kung walang magbabago. So, let that be my calling for you guys today. that in your life, in this lifetime that we have, you get to decide. And I'm super excited for you guys this 2024 because I know that a lot of you guys here are dreamers, a lot of you guys here are visionaries. A lot of you guys here are excited to set this 2024 to be the best year of your life. You guys are in good hands. No, I was talking earlier and sabi kanina, no, may flight po ako mamaya papuntang Hong Kong. Tapos tinanong ako, may travel insurance na ako. Sabi ko, wala pa. No? Sabi ko, kuha ako. Sabi niya, punta ka lang sa website. Sabi ko, ganun na lang pala, no? Ganun na kabilis. Kung punta ka lang sa website, makakabili ka na agad ng insurance. You guys are in the very early stage of what companies are gonna look like in the next years. I love companies that are building on technology and digitalization because that's where the future is going. But it's really early right now, especially here in the Philippines, it's really early. But one thing that I can guarantee you, along with Pacific Cross and all of its visions and its goals, you guys are in good hands. You guys are in the right directions. Okay? So again, you want to live your best year ever, be clear, be excellent, and be creative. And if, this becomes really overwhelming for you guys, maybe just ask yourself, today, what's your most important next step? And then tomorrow, ask that question again. And then the next day, ask that question again. And then the next day, ask that question again. Dahil you may not have this, but if you have a clear goal, if you are clear with everything that you're doing, you may not have a map, but you have a compass. A compass that will guide you every single day. And if you have a clear compass, the last thing that I want you to do is to trust yourself. Trust yourself enough that you are guided. The people around you are going to help you achieve your goals. And you are more than capable of getting the things that you want to get. And always remember that you're one decision away from a completely different life. Again, my name is Alec Cuenca. Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed having this talk. Good luck in 2024, and thank you so much, Pacific Cross.
Thank you so much, Alec Cuenca.